We're here at the SBC Summit in Lisbon with Fennica Gaming to discuss the company, its iGaming moves and what the future holds. To do that, I'm joined by the chairman of the board, Jonas Reuter. Jonas, how are you doing today?
Very good. Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here. But just to kick things off, I've heard that you have a sauna-inspired booth here at SBC. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it's actually a conference room that we decorated with proper wooden panels and fake heaters, but it really looks like a beautiful Finnish sauna. And the reason for that is, of course, we have Finnish company, we have Finnish culture in the genes, we have Finnish culture into our products and games and the way that we do business. And there's a saying in Finland that all these important decisions are made in the sauna. And anyone who's done business maybe in Finland from abroad have probably experienced that combined with a cold bath. But this is really true, and you should really come and see.
It sounds like a brilliant culture. So just to start things off, can you just explain who Fennica Gaming is?
Fennica Gaming is we can call it the B2B arm of the state lottery of Finland called Veikkaus. Veikkaus has been operating the lottery and iGaming and land-based gaming, sports racing in Finland for 80 years. But over the last 3 years ago, the owner gave us the license to also take some of the products that we built in-house to offer to other markets. And this is because Veikkaus has traditionally built their own games based on their own player data that they have. So a very big, strong studio internally, but building games only for Finland. 2.5 years ago, we took some of those games outside Finland. First with the e-instance or soft games, and we now launched into 17 countries. And the success of these games is quite striking. So there is a way to actually how games can travel into other regions. So there is something unique in the Finnish way of doing these games that we wanted to capitalize on and then continue growing.
So you mentioned some big market moves there, and you're going to be venturing into the iCasino vertical. So why is now the right time, and what do you have planned?
It's quite a natural step as we started with the e-instance and the soft games launch. But we are also in the market in Finland. Veikkaus as an operator has a big market share, and portfolio share of that revenue comes from our in-house games, a big part of that. So we have a big portfolio, and now that's the good time to take that out. We waited with the iCasino part because it's a bit more different, as we can see at these conferences. We are well aware of these conferences, visiting as a B2C operator, but we are taking steps a bit slowly, and now we launched our in-house iGaming server, a remote gaming server, cloud-based, that we've been using ourselves for our domestic operation for several years, but now we have productified it, so it's really adaptable to other operators, and we are at 100 sites already with the first little pilot that we did, and now we're coming in with our own platform. So that's why we want to go into that market now.
So the iCasino space is absolutely huge. So when you're going to be entering it, what markets are you looking to enter into?
I think we are a little bit of a Europe first, but we also now have got licensed in Ontario, and we're going to Quebec here very, very soon. So I think Canada and Europe is quite similar. But then, of course, like the rest, we will, of course, eye how the North America evolves, and if there is some interest there for maybe a different twist to iCasino gaming in the kind of a culture, Finnish culture, and the way that we build games.
And there's certainly some really interesting markets and some emerging markets there as well. And you've acquired some new licenses, of course. So what kind of market expansion are you seeking?
We're going basically in two tracks. We're going on the lottery side, where we have made a big impact. I think we are already top 3, top 4 of the providers and number of clients for e-instant in the lottery world. And on the iCasino world, we are looking, of course, mostly to Europe, but US and Canada coming. What we're looking at, of course, is to look at maybe certain operators who wants to maybe mimic a little bit that's the way that Vegas is operating, with having a big portion of your revenues coming from exclusive games. And that's, of course, something that we are interested to talk about. Other operators who are looking for the similar concept. And we believe that our portfolio fits very, very well. It attracts different types of players. We're very strong in female and the younger demographics in the way that we build our games. And we also believe that it's a good bridge from the soft players, maybe even lotto players, moving into the iCasino world. So I think that's, we believe it's very interesting.
Yeah, you're definitely on a path to some real market growth and expansion there. So what is your future strategy with all of this?
As you know, the Finnish market, as an operator market, is opening up in 27, and Vegas as a group has been preparing for that opening. But of course, as a part of that opening, we also need to find more partners internationally, so that we can grow scale and we can share maybe investments and so forth. So all of these steps to go out with the games first, but we also need to partner up a lot so that we stay in the dominant marketing decision that we have in Finland also when the market opens, and that becomes quite natural then that we have an international footprint, like all the operators that are seeking a license in Finland are also international operators, and sometimes also B2B providers. So we are going in that direction to also maintain strong on our Finnish market.
You've outlined some really exciting plans there for the future, but what makes you stand out from the rest?
I think it is the sauna, actually, in the sense that we have a Finnish style. And I think the Nordic is one side, but the Finns are the Nordics of the Nordics, so to speak. So I think we have a lot of things to share there. But having talked about the games a little bit that we believe are fitting a very unique player base, maybe we think more about one step back and what the culture we really have as a company. And that is what we've been 100% regulated, strongly regulated. We have a history as a business partner of actually having zero history of operating in any markets that we shouldn't be. We call it no bad bets history. So of course, we believe the market is going in more and more regulations, and we have worked to thrive in an industry that is very heavily regulated. And that you can see across our games, the way we operate. And we believe the industry is moving in that direction. And I think the way that we play, our playbook fits to operate in those type of environments. That's why also we believe our games are working well in those environments.
It's really great to hear about this culture-driven approach you've got, and I guess saunas are the best way to do business?
It is.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.